Hi, welcome back to It's Miracle Beauty. My name is Brandy and I am a beauty review channel from the consumer viewpoint. Today I am talking about why I am doing a no-buy from September to the end of the year to start off with. So background, I have done no-buys before. I have done multiple no-buys before. The first one I epically failed. I basically did it for a day or two and I was like, who cares? The second one I did really good, and then the shutdown happened and my buying habits kind of got out of control because of boredom, because of stress, everything else. So I'm trying to rein in those feelings and take control and do better financially. And I was doing really good in the beginning of the shutdown. I paid off $4,000 in debt, and then I slowly started building up either debt or just spending the money that I had. And I want to stop that behavior and kind of cold turkey it and nip it in the butt. So there is nothing that I don't have more than one of in my collection. Like, I have numerous blushes, I have numerous eyeliners. Like, there's nothing that I should need to buy that's a replacement. There is something else I can use, and that's something I identified recently. I was kind of thinking about this no-buy, kind of considering the rules, and I was kind of looking at what I have. And from skincare to body care to hair care to makeup, there is nothing that I should have to buy in 3 months. I doubt in a year, but definitely in 3 months. So here's what I'm going to do for no buy. So this is Makeup Minute Monday, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. On Makeup Minute Monday, I do post shorter informational or reviews that are on one product or things like that. So today it is my no buy. For my no buy, I have no exceptions. I have no ifs, ands, or buts except for one. Literally, there's one thing I can do. One time per month, I can purchase one new release that is $55 or less. So that's a budget that I have. So if, let's say, ColourPop is an affordable brand, I'm going to use this example. Let's say they release something I never released. Like if they did a Sons of Anarchy by ColourPop, which will never happen because they're bikers, but just saying, I love that show. So if they did that, I am allowing myself $55 in each month. I cannot do 110 in September and not spend in October. It has to be 55 or less, and only for new releases. So that is going to be my guidelines. My hope is, though, honestly, that I get so used to not buying, so used to not picking things up the first time I feel that urge, that it helps me break that habit. One of the things I realized that my brain was kind of changing its thought process on shopping is the 21 Days of Beauty release, what they're going to be selling every day, and either I own it or I don't want it. And that tells me that I have a lot, and it also tells me that my buying habits are changing, because sometimes if it's, yesterday was an eyebrow pencil, they were half off benefits. I would have bought 2 or 3 because I would need backups, even though it's a product that pretty much has zero danger of being discontinued. So it's just one of those that I'm noticing that subconsciously my buying habits are changing, and I'd like to actively change them. So September 1st, there is a release by NARS. It is a foundation. I believe it is $40. That is one I probably will pick up for September. That will be it. There's nothing else. So if something better comes out, I cannot purchase it before October 1st, and so on. I actually am still debating purchasing that foundation. I may go pick up a sample instead, but I have every single NARS foundation, and I love matte foundations right now. I've really been loving them with a mask, so I might do that. But I really feel it's important when you do a no buy, not just to not buy. It's important to self-evaluate your feelings. It's important to discontinue newsletters. It's important to concentrate on what behavior you're changing. It's not just about the money. It's about what your instincts are to shop, or when you shop, or how you shop. Or also reining in something that maybe isn't a problem. Like, we're not in danger of going bankrupt or anything like that, but it still is. I could put that money in a savings account, or I could put that money on a vacation or whatever. So that's my goals. I am going to take what I was spending before and pay debt or put in my savings. So this is a full range no buy that's concentrating on my finances. It's concentrating on my habits, and it's concentrating on the makeup and stuff that I have. Inside this no buy, I am doing quite a few pan challenges. So I am a part of the Graveyard Project pan, which ends at 10/31. I am a part of one. I did 5 by New Year's, and so I've done 1 has been completed. I have 4 more. I do have the cream regime that's starting. That is, I think I have 5 products in that as well. And then 2 challenges that are getting started is the Pan Those Miraculous Palettes, which is on my Instagram. It is linked down below. And if you go there, every single week there's a palette from September 1st to New Year's. There's a palette you use for 1 week. You should be using it for 5 days at least. If you can do 7, you are a rock star. I don't post every look because a lot of times I wear it at home and it's not my best work, but I wanted to use that palette. This time I did film a video about my palette for this week. It's the Tarte Don't Quit Your Daydream, and I believe it's probably expired. It was very hard to get pigment. It was very hard to work with. So after this week, I probably will declutter that palette. The other challenge that I'm participating in is Samantha Pans actually does a lip challenge. It's 1 lip per day for the month of September, and I am doing that as well. As a trio, Red Dirt and Stardust and Samantha Pans and I are doing weekly videos about these 2 challenges. We do welcome you. If you do one, link me to it. I definitely will add you to a playlist. I would like to see all of us in a playlist. I love how Emily and Max does that with the Graveyard Project pan. It's actually fantastic. I love it. So that is it. I just kind of want to give an idea about my no-buy. So there are some exceptions, but overall they're very specific and will still limit my purchasing. If you're doing a no-buy, would you please comment down below a tip on how you help your no-buy? This will help me, it will help others. If you're doing pan challenges, if there's anything unusual you do, you don't see other people talk about, will you post it down below so that we can all kind of talk about how we can better use the makeup that we have versus purchasing new? We can save and things like that. I love having these discussions. I think that everybody always has these tips and tricks that it doesn't come out until the discussion starts. That's what I'm hoping to start in the box down there. So if you like Makeup Minute Mondays, if you like Full Face Fridays, I hope that you will come back, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and I hope I see you again soon.